All right, so continuing on. Addressing homelessness, unemployment, and rising housing costs. This nonprofit prototype project is aimed at eventually developing a self-sustainable society that would be capable of accepting any newcomer and utilizing a work system to get them working on things good for their world and for themselves. Good for the world and for themselves. In addition, we could offer, as long as we have the space and essential resources to offer housing, a space for housing and even building. If people are sick and unable to work, then we will have a medical area for them to heal. Once one is able and well enough to work, then in order to stay in our society, they must meet minimum work requirements to be granted full access to all of our facilities. Now, I would like to offer a program where people could come and just work for an hour or two if they want and get paid that day for the hours that they worked. But in order to get full access to room, electricity, running water, entertainment, and stuff like that, one would need to meet the necessary work requirements, which I am not completely sure what those requirements would be, but I feel something around 20 to 25 hours a week could be sufficient. And again, if people want to work more, they can, and if people want to work less, they can too. In addition to the main complex or castle, I also would like to have an adjoining piece of land for people to simply live on, and we could charge a very low/inexpensive amount for one to rent out a night, a week, or even a month. And maybe we could split up the land so that some spots are better for just tent camping and some spots could be better for trailer or car camping, and we could even maybe have a few pre-made cabins or shelters for those who desire such accommodations and have the resources needed to rent and temporarily acquire those spaces. Nonprofit or inexpensive is the way we choose to roll, and so all that we offer will most likely be lower, if not much lower, than our competition. And so this idea should offer a good and reasonable/affordable alternative to the rising housing cost. Also, because we will offer quality products at inexpensive prices, I am assuming that this will be an attractive prospect and that we can hopefully accumulate an abundance of resources to help our movement grow. In fact, to ensure that whatever type of abundance we do accumulate goes to those who need it most, I think we should open up or have a certain accounts solely for the expansion of certain projects that are specifically aimed at solving certain problems. The most dire of these is the starving children, and so this will likely be the first account and project where we will put whatever type of abundance we do accumulate into, like previously said, specific accounts solely for the purpose of solving the particular problem. We will be open to donations, and we will also be spreading ideas like the one above to as many people as we can in hopes of getting as much as we can to expand as much as we can so that we can help as many children as we can as fast as we can. God willing, of course. All will be open to the public to see. No hiding of how we use our money. Complete transparency. Recall the Church of the King in New Orleans and how they had a business actually keep tabs on their money workings to show and help ensure the corruption does not flourish as it sadly has in other churches. Yeah, that was a church that Joshua took me to when I was in New Orleans, and because there's so much corruption there, specifically New Orleans, I think, there's actually a whole business dedicated solely to keeping tabs on how churches use their money. And this particular church, the Church of the King, had like the highest rating because they had a complete transparency and they had like no corruption on any of their accounts. So by being completely transparent with the way we use our money is important. So I want to do that. So this nonprofit prototype project is also capable of helping out the unemployment situation, homeless situation. Okay, I already went into that. This all goes to serve multiple purposes. Again, example for all and any who have a desire to live in good harmony with the land and animals and to be self-sufficient, / a test run to see what works in regards to the situation in Africa and other areas of the world that desperately need assistance. Test run on what products and items to focus on and work on, which we could then offer to the public at inexpensive prices to help feed ourselves, others, and to help expand and grow our movement. Offer work, food/water, housing, rehabilitation, medicine/remedies, good company, creative outlet, place to learn, build, and grow. A loving movement in action has a good reverberation and vibration for all around and involved. Spiritual warfare, karma, medicine and healing remedies. This is a big one. So one of the most amazing aspects of the hemp plant is its potential to greatly help cure cancer and many, if not all, other diseases and sicknesses. I know that is quite a thing to claim, and so I will share with you what I have learned, and hopefully with enough funding we can open up a trial clinic and see how real these remarkable claims are about this miraculous plant. Claims the root of the hemp plant causes apoptosis in malignant cells, which means cells that tend to produce death or deterioration, and because they invade other cells and turn them into what they are, it is very dangerous to the human body, and this is essentially what cancer is. And so the roots of the hemp plant, important note here, one should use a pestle and mortar to grind the roots and then put them into a concoction without any other interferences to get the best results. This causes apoptosis. The hemp roots cause an apoptosis in malignant cells, which is a cell death of malignant cells. The roots of the hemp plant kill off cancer, basically. In addition to them being able to kill off bad cells, the hemp plant is also capable of realigning one's neurons and neural networks back to their original and healthy patterns. This is extremely important when dealing with neurodegenerative diseases like Huntington's, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's disease, as these are all neurodegenerative. Also, I think the seeds or hearts of the hemp plant contain the optimal amount of omega-3 and omega-6 acids ratio for the human being, which gives us what our body needs to be able to run at optimal levels of performance and capacity. Also, the hemp plant has the highest, I think, amount of globulin Epstein compared to any other plant or individual food. Again, I think, and this is extremely important because globulin Epstein is a very crucial part of the nutrient that the immune system needs in order to operate at its optimal God-designed levels. When one's immune system is operating at optimal or healthy/normal levels, they should be able to fight off most, if not all, sickness. A huge problem today is that people have no clue how vital their nutrition is in maintaining a healthy immune system, and so in addition to all the other wonderful things hemp does, it is also a superfood, and a superfood which provides all the essential mineral and acids that we need to survive, which provides, I don't know about all, but a lot of, if not all. I'll change that. So anyway, yeah, that's that. And, thanks to you guys for watching and listening if you made it this far, and I hope you guys are doing all right. Have a good day, and all right, much love to y'all. Bye.